Good morning, Piper Ranch. Welcome to the Viper View.
'Cause I got the Texas sky when I look in your eyes. It's like I never left. Like an old magnolia tree, your roots run deep. We could be anywhere, chasing down the great wide open. Even when we don't know where we're going. Oh, if home is where the heart is,
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now for the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Please remain standing for a moment of silence.
Now, please be seated for the remainder of the announcements.
Great mystical daybreak, Vipers.
Today is Monday, April 17th, and it feels good to be back. Today's weather is a high of 84 and a low of 54.
Talent shows are this week. The 6th grade talent show is this Thursday, and the 7th and 8th grade talent show is on Friday. It is a fundraiser, so you do have to pay for entry. Entry will be $5. Make sure to come and support our buddies.
It's theater. The funds go to theater.
Yearbooks are still in order. There are about 116 copies left. So if you are interested, there are QR codes all around the school.
Not only that, but if you are put that you are interested in applying for yearbook next year on your schedule, you can either go to Miss Rhodey's room in C106 or go to the front office to get those applications. You do need to apply to get accepted into yearbook.
Hi, Vipers. Today I'm interviewing one of our very own 7th graders, and he's going to share some of his great creations with us. So first of all, tell me what your name is.
My name is Maximo Bermea. I'm a 7th grader, and this is my first time doing a Viper View.
Well, we're glad to have you on the show. Tell us a little bit about how you got into art.
Once I discovered art, I was like drawing some dinosaurs, and they look kind of goofy looking and all that stuff. And it was really fun for me to draw some memories, and I still had them when I was little. Since over the years, I've now think of new stuff to do, and now I started to do these.
So talk to us a little bit about these creations. Like, first of all, how do you make them? What are some of the materials that you use?
Well, the materials for them are aluminum foil, tape, and
Is there any specific type of tape that you use? Like painter's tape, masking
it's
tape?
like one of those masking tapes, not like soft ones. I mean like paper ones. So I could put some paint in it, and you might see this is the part right here. This is the paint, and I kind of like forgot to paint there because last time it got broken, and now I fixed it with tape.
What are some characters that you were inspired by to create these?
Like how I got the idea for these?
Yeah.
Well, for my avatar right here, the middle one, I got the idea from video games, horror movies, and horror videos, and I decided to make it more terrifying. For these two, I got it from video games. For this guy, I got it from a mob video game called Friday Night Funkin', and I found him really cool with his cool-looking crystallized spikes, more like quills, and so I decided to make him same as this guy right here.
So you basically took designs and you made them your own?
Yes, because it's like whenever I want something really badly, but you cannot buy it because it costs so much, so I decide myself to make it.
Yeah, I wish I could just make some shoes that I really wanted to buy. Yeah, that might take me a little bit more tape. How long does a typical creation take you? So let's just take this creature. How long did that take you to create?
4 days, I guess, or maybe 5.
So, and Max, did you always create tape creatures, or did you start in another type of art before you got into that?
Well, way before, my first creation was a Demogorgon, and it looked so, it had like paper and tape, then I had aluminum foil inside, because I was a little kid. I discovered it, so after years and years, my mom gave me an idea for putting aluminum foil so I could make sure the size, not so big, not so small. So yeah.
So speaking of your mom, it sounds to me, Max, that your parents really support your hobby, and what are some ways that they have supported you?
Well, my mom is an artist. She has so much art that it's really beautiful to look at. My dad is fixturer, like he goes to job, he fixes things really goodly. My sister's also creativity.
So can you name one of your favorite video games that has inspired you?
Oh, my favorite ones are The Inkling, Sonic, Bendy.
What are some other interests that you have besides creating art?
Oh, most likely I draw or play video games. Or I could spend time with my family, go somewhere like going to the beach, going somewhere that we had our memories way before, or getting ice cream.
So what is your opinion when you're looking at these new movies that use a lot of CG? Are you old school? Do you prefer puppets, puppetry, and designing the characters, or do you think there's a place for computer graphics for some of these things?
I say computer graphics, like I draw this monster, now I had to make it 3D.
What is some advice that you could give somebody that's being inspired today by this, and what advice could you give somebody that wants to start creating? What are some ways that they can learn? What are some ways you've learned?
Well, I'd say that if you really want to make it, and if you succeeded, if it looks terrible or if it looks really cool or awesome, don't be nervous, just show it what you got. Show it your best, what you have made.
Well, we were curious, Max. What are their names?
This guy right here, his name is Max.x. This guy is Sonic.exe. And right here, this dragon alien dude right here is Ridley.
Well, we would really love to see some of your sketches. So just a kind of quick snapshot into the mind of Max and how you start creating. Would that be good?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Let's say this is tape. See this?
Mm-hmm.
And then now I just crumble it. Yeah. So it could
Texture,
so it
it
can
gives
make
it texture.
Yeah, so it can make it much more easier.
Gotcha. Very cool. Awesome.
That is impressive.
On this day in history, in 2010, George Washington, the first president of the United States, his library fees were discovered. He racked up over $300,000 in late books. The librarian said specifically that they're not pursuing the overdue fees, but it would be very nice if they could get the books back.
Attention to incoming freshmen. Swim team tryouts are on the 21st of April.
We are going to pick our championship books for the March Madness book competition next week. The winners so far are Flipped and The K. Please place your votes now.
Today is National Cheese Ball Day. Kale, have you ever seen that one clip from Alvin and the Chipmunks where he sings about the cheese balls?
No, I don't think so.
Roll the clip!
Bella?
Yes. What?
Bye, Vipers. Have a wonderfully magnificent Monday.
I'm scared.
Rocking and a rolling, splishing and a splashing over the horizon. What can it be? Looks like it's going to be a free country.
For round of 32, Sweet 16, Elite 8, Final 4, Championship.